We made it.
Oh, can't we go back? I was having such a good time.
Me too. You know, Washington hasn't been that interesting since the Page Boy incident. You know, you silly know how to brighten up a business trip.
Anytime. All you have to do is invite me.
Consider it an open invitation. What are you doing right now?
How did they know we were even back?
Probably someone outside lurking in the bushes. Ring him up. He's back in town. Don't let him rest for a minute. Nah.
Aren't you going to ask?
No, I'm slipped out for a minute.
Oh, okay. Well, whilst you're out, would you mind taking the luggage upstairs?
Oh, right. Deal.
Hello? I'm sorry. He just stepped out for a while. Can I take a message? Okay. Let me see if I can catch him. Courtier.
Who is it?
It's Luke's secretary. She wants to talk to you.
What's up?
She wouldn't tell me. It's for your ears only. Must be top secret. Act breathless.
I'll wheeze a bit. Yes. Yes. Look, I just got back into town. He did he? Yeah, all right. I'll be there.
What was all that about?
Well, it would appear that I've been commanded to appear before His Honor the Mayor, 2 this afternoon. No reason given, no refusal accepted.
Sounds mysterious.
Yeah. Trust Luke to keep me guessing.
You just love short trips.
How's that?
Well, you just pick up and go. You get back, you're unpacked in minutes. It's like you never left.
From where I'm sitting.
Problem?
Look at this. I mean, you're away 2 days and a month's work piles up. Here, this one's obviously for you.
Yeah, it could be worse.
How?
Could have stayed here.
You know, I'm beginning to think I should have stayed back in Washington. Now, to cap it all off, I've got to appear at the mayor's mansion at 2 o'clock.
It might be fun.
Not yet. Any day but today. I mean, Luke couldn't have picked a worse time to pull me out of the office. Wonder what he wants.
Maybe he's going to give you a raise.
I'd rather he hiked up the department budget by, well, 15 or 20%.
Not me. I'm all for fighting crime, but not at the expense of my wardrobe.
We all have our priorities.
I represent the police commissioner. It's a tough job.
It's a messy one, but someone's got to do it.
When you see Luke, just tell him that I could use a fashion budget. Tell him that I could use it.
I'll tell him that. But why don't you tell him yourself? Because I've got to call him to see if I can rearrange his appointment this afternoon.
I'll tell you what, I'll dial if you'll put that empty suitcase on the top shelf of the cupboard.
It's a deal, Brown Eyes.
Yes, I'm calling for Commissioner Scorpio. He'd like to speak to Mayor Spencer, please. When do you expect him? Really? I see. Just a moment, please. I think you'd better take care of this.
What? Commissioner Scorpio. Well, is the mayor in? How long? I see. Yeah, that's strange. Well, look, have him call me when he checks in, will you? Yes, it's concerning our appointment for this afternoon. Thank you. It's curious. Luke hasn't been seen in his office since the swearing in.
That's what she told me. Do you think he's working from the mansion?
I don't know, but I intend to find out when he calls back. A mayor that's working from home and doesn't appear in his office must have something awfully important on his mind.
Tapping your fingers will not make Luke call any sooner.
No, but it makes me feel happy.
I'm sure he'll call you as soon as he can.
Well, it'll better be quick. I mean, today is a terrible day for a house call. I can't talk to him. I've got no choice.
Do you mind if I make a quick call? I promise I won't tie up the line too long.
Yeah, look, I've got to call Ramsey anyway.
Main desk, Miss Vining.
Hello, Amy. It's Holly.
Hi, Holly. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. You?
Busy.
Yes, I can imagine. I wanted to check on Bobby. How is she?
Physically okay, psychologically not so hot.
Yes, well, I know something about that.
Yeah, I guess you would.
May I speak with her?
She was discharged this morning.
She's not alone, is she?
Oh, no, Ruby's with her.
Oh, good. I'll try her return. Thanks. I just spoke to Amy. Bobby's been discharged.
When?
This morning.
How is she?
As well as can be expected, I imagine. I really feel for her.
I wish there was something we could do.
I think I might run over to the cottage. If nothing else, I can certainly sympathize with her. It might help coming from someone who's been through it.
I think she'd appreciate that.
Any word from Luke?
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
Well, I got a call from him, but he wouldn't say too much.
Did you reschedule your appointment?
Wouldn't let me. Said it's absolutely imperative that we meet this afternoon.
Why?
He wouldn't say, just that I have to be there at 2.
So you're going to go?
I guess I don't have a choice. But I tell you what, he's really got me wondering.
You're not the only one.
What do you suppose he's up to this time?
Hi, Ruby. Hi.
Hi. What a nice surprise.
Oh, I hope I didn't come at a bad time.
Oh, no, not at all.
Holly, for you?
Hi. I just came by to say hello. I'm not going to stay long. These are for you. How are you doing?
Not great.
I know the feeling.
Look, I've got a lot of dishes to do in the kitchen. Why don't you two visit? If you need anything, honey, you give me a holler.
Thanks, Rube. I will. I appreciate you coming by.
Well, I came as soon as I heard. Robert and I were out of town. Oh, he sends you his best. I thought maybe you could use talking to somebody who's been there before.
People really don't understand, do they? I mean, they say all the right things and they try to be nice, but I can tell they don't understand.
I felt the same way. I couldn't talk to anyone. I felt so alone.
I feel like I have failed at the most important thing in my life.
Seems that way at the time, doesn't it? I felt ashamed.
Guilty.
It will pass. I know you feel hopeless now, but it will pass.
Holly, how long did it take you to get over it?
True.
That long, huh?
I still haven't. But it does get easier.
You know, the other thing. I feel like I'm being punished for my past.
So did I, until I realized that was silly.
It's as if fate is telling me I got everything that I deserve.
Listen to me, Bobby. Our miscarriages, they weren't some kind of retribution, divine or otherwise. They were accidents. There's nothing we could do about it.
Logically, I know that, but emotionally, I can't accept it.
You just don't believe it in your heart.
You don't know the half of it.
It's only natural that you would feel like you're to blame. But it will pass.
Then what's left?
The future. We're both young and healthy. We can both have more babies. No? Oh, Bobby, are you sure?
I need a hysterectomy. I'll never be able to have children.
Doug okay?
No, of course not. You're going to, though, aren't you?
I'll tell him. I'm just waiting for the right time. I don't know if the right time is ever going to come.
Holly, thank you for staying for me until DL gets here.
My goodness, Ruby, you make it sound like I'm under guard.
Oh, we're just pampering you a little. You'd better enjoy it. You're not going to have this treatment for long.
I've already put you out enough already.
Don't be silly. I love it. I wish I could stay, but I'm really due back at the hospital.
Go on. We'll be fine.
Holly, why don't you stay for lunch? Brock is bringing some food back, and I'm sure there will be plenty.
Oh, I'd like to, but I'm having lunch with Robert at home. It's going to have to be a quick one, though. He's meeting Luke later on this afternoon.
Robert's meeting with Luke?
Yes, too. Why?
I just wondered about it.
Well, Luke probably has a lot of business to discuss with his police commissioner.
But you'd think they'd want to do it at the office, wouldn't you? For some reason, Luke wants Robert to go over to the mansion.
Well, Luke usually has his reasons. Look, I've got to get going. Two of you have a lovely lunch. See you later, and you take care.
Bye, Ruth.
Bye, dear.
She looks a bit tired.
She is. She's had a very rough schedule. I don't know what I would have done without her.
Oh, hi, ladies. Ladies,
Hi.
please keep your seat and carry on. You keeping Bobby company?
I just stopped by to visit.
Ah, I'm glad. I bet you are, too, huh? Huh?
Yes.
Huh? Mwah. How we doing?
Better now that Holly's here.
Well, that's swell.
Well, I just stopped by for a little chat.
Good.
I'm very grateful.
I wish I could do more.
Well, listen, Holly, would you like to stay for lunch? I mean, I have absolutely no idea what is in this unassuming brown paper bag, but it smells delicious.
No, I already asked her.
No.
Really, thank you, and I better get going right now.
Okay, I'll see you out.
If you need anything,
I'll
you
call.
just let me know anytime. Just want to talk.
Well,
Okay.
thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks for coming.
That was quick.
Thought I'd get going.
Robert, you've got ages. You're not even expected at Luke's until 2.
Well, I thought that I'd go by headquarters and finish some unfinished business with Ramsey. Yeah.
Well, you have unfinished business here, you know.
What?
Your lunch.
It was delicious. I'll have it for dinner.
Don't be too sure of that. Luke's probably going to ask you to eat at the mansion.
Oh, you think that he may try to fatten me up? Then at an unsuspecting moment, he's going to slug me with a departmental budget cut. I wish I knew what he was up to.
Don't speculate. There's no point. It's not getting you anywhere.
Yeah, neither is watching the clock, and less even talking to Ramsey.
Well, then, sit down, and I'll speculate with you. I'm very good at it, you know.
Huh? You think you might have an idea or two? To share with Robert?
Well, I have some feelings.
Me too.
Yours good or bad?
Strange.
I don't know. Something is going on. Something very much out of the ordinary.
Yeah, it's not your basic mayoral fireside chat, is it?
Yeah, but what is it?
Look, let's look at the facts. I mean, he hasn't been in his office for a couple of days. He insists I come to the mayor's mansion. When I ask for some information, he won't even give me a clue.
Well, it's obviously something that can't be pinpointed on the phone, but what's that got to do with him staying at the mansion?
You got me.
That lot of good I was.
Well, maybe I'll go and talk to the computer until I leave.
It's not plugged into Luke's head, you know.
I know, but at least when I push the buttons, it tells me whatever it knows.